You use the same hotel chain because you want the free room upgrades. You use the same payment card because you want the reward points. You fly the same airline to get into first class. And you shop the same grocery store to get personalised discounts. The fact is, loyalty programs work. I use them. You use them. Your future buyers use them. People love rewards because they gamify buying. They give people a reason to stay loyal and keep buying from you. When I realised this, I thought my problems were over. But a few weeks later, I was ready to give up. I was so frustrated. There was no platform that could reward our customers automatically. So, we've spent the last 18 months creating the solution. We call it RewardLeads. RewardLeads is loyalty automated. By fusing a loyalty program with marketing automation, I've exploded my results. Profits increased by over $100,000. Average customer spend per year increased by 87%. And our top 10 customers have made hundreds of purchases each from us in the last 12 months alone. My loyalty program has brought in over 11,800 new members without costing a cent. So here is how RewardLeads works. Simply tell RewardLeads the name of your loyalty program. Decide how many points to give for every dollar spent. Then connect to your payment, email and ad platforms. Your buyers earn points automatically. They get incentives automatically. You can even set up automations and triggers so that your best buyers only see the right offers for them. You can boost points for repeat buyers and reactivate old zombie buyers, getting them buying again. Build your list by offering points just to join your scheme. Create your own loyalty store where your members can see their points and incentives. They can even earn extra points for giving you more information, such as their shipping address or Facebook account. And with a click of a button, they can refer friends. And it's here we have a breakthrough in viral growth strategies. As you'd expect, your member and their friends both earn points. But it doesn't stop there. Your member also earns second tier points, meaning when their friends make their first purchase, your member also earns points. That means you get buyer level referrals without spending a cent. When RewardLeads launches to the public, it will cost $1,700 per year, a fraction of the value it delivers month in, month out. More buyers, bigger spend per buyer, lower ad cost, higher email engagement, and much more. Right now, we need testimonials, case studies, and success stories from people like you, which means for a limited time, you can get your own loyalty program with RewardLeads for a one-time payment of just $197. There's no contract and no more payments. Now's your time to succeed. Your time to get more buyers, sales, and loyalty. It's time for your business to take off. RewardLeads. Loyalty automated. In just a few minutes, you could have your own loyalty program built with RewardLeads up and running. And that means that your subscribers and customers are earning points, you're building your email list, and you're segmenting your buyers and customers based on their behavior, meaning better results all round. So let's get started. Simply sign into RewardLeads to begin the onboarding process. Tell RewardLeads your name and set up a new password. Now the magic really happens. Simply give your rewards program a name. Rewards for Steve's subscribers is what I've chosen. and how many points earned per dollar spent. And I'm going to say 10 points per dollar because, the higher you make it, the more interesting it seems for your subscribers. Next, you can choose to connect to one of the many payment and email systems that we support. And that's it. You're done. So now you've seen how easy it is to get started and create your own loyalty program with RewardLeads. I thought it would be useful to give you a behind the scenes peek at my own account so you can see what a loyalty program that's really getting results looks like. And the first thing that you'll notice is we've got my top 10 subscribers. This tells me who's spending the most money and how many purchases they've made. And even if I was only to focus on these few customers, I could still make a significant proportion of my profits. But the real heart of a loyalty scheme are the rewards, the gifts you give away. And we call these incentives. And it's really, really easy to create an incentive in RewardLeads. Simply click Add New Incentive and then give your gift a name. So we'll call this Box of Stuff. And then tell RewardLeads how many points somebody has to already have to be able to claim or buy this incentive. So I'm going to say 1,000 points. Then all you want to do is give it a description. I'm going to call this a secret box of cool stuff. And you can also choose a picture. Next up, you can tell RewardLeads exactly how to deliver this automatically by providing an access URL. And this could be a download site, it could be a secure download page, it could be a sign-up form, it could be a booking form, or whatever you want to use to access that purchase. But before we finish incentives, there's something else that's really cool. You see, when we were putting together RewardLeads, I realized that there are two different types of loyalty program out there. The first is a bit like a hotel program where you stay 20 nights at a hotel, they bump you up to gold status, and then every other night you stay there, you get a complimentary room upgrade. But they don't take the nights away from you. It's just like you hit a milestone. You reach 20 nights, that's it, you get upgraded. And that's exactly what our threshold incentive does. So when you set an incentive as a threshold, it's automatically delivered and no points are spent. But we wanted to take RewardLeads one step further. So what we've done is we've added a loyalty store, which RewardLeads automatically creates for you. And you can then fill that store with incentives for people to buy with their points. So by selecting the buy option, this incentive now will appear in your loyalty points store. Next up, we have triggers. The triggers section brings next level marketing and automation to your loyalty program. Let me show you how it works. It's important to know that people automatically earn points in RewardLeads when they make a purchase or take a few other different types of action. So you don't need to do anything. You can just sit back. But let's say that we've got a Black Friday special on. And anybody who buys one of our special offers on Black Friday, we want them to earn extra points. Well, we can just say, when somebody makes a single purchase for any amount made, add a new action, add points, and say, hey, you get an extra 200 points. And that's it, we're done. But we can also do some really, really cool stuff with triggers. Let's say you want to find the people who spend the most money with you. That's really easy. We'll call this big spenders. Just say single purchase exceeding $1,000. I think if anybody spends over $1,000 with us, they probably deserve special treatment. And then what we can do is we can go, hey, add to a mailing list. And it really is that simple. We can now segment out our best buyers. There's other cool stuff you can do as well, such as when somebody claims their rewards account, you could put them on a Facebook custom audience. So I've sent them here to e-com buyers. And that means you get great custom audiences that are full of exactly the right sort of people, which means high engagement, low cost. And it really does give you a big advantage. And let's just have a quick look at the other sections. We've got the subscriber section where you can automatically see your best customers. You can choose to filter them down however you choose and then export them. And this allows you to really build a relationship with particular subgroups that you're interested in. Next up is purchases. And this really shows you what's coming in and what's happening in your account so you get a live update. And that's exactly what the stats section does as well. So you can really see what's generating revenue and what you need to tweak. Next up, we've got the loyalty card setting. Now, the loyalty card allows you to create a virtual membership card for your loyalty program. And what that means is that in your loyalty store, you'll always have this flashy virtual card describing the scheme right at the top. And that looks super cool, and it adds an extra sense of belonging to something for your members. And of course, you can also use that image of the card in all of your promos as well. Next up, we've got branding, and this is seriously cool, guys, because it allows you to do things like add a logo, add video, add a welcome email, so that your scheme looks like your scheme and nobody else's. I want to end with viral recommendations. You see, we allow you to build your list by getting people to recommend friends. And those friends, when they join your loyalty program, they earn points, and so does the person who referred them. But here's what's really cool. You get top quality leads because when somebody refers a friend and that friend buys, they both earn points. We call it second tier points earning. And we think this is going to make a big difference to you because it's made a huge difference to our results. We get free leads that basically everybody who recommends tries to convince them to buy, which just doesn't happen with other schemes. So now you've had a quick look at reward leads. As you can see, there's an awful lot more here. There's a lot more you can do to improve your results, build your list, get more sales, get that upgrade, because reward leads is working all the time in the background. And you know what? If you did nothing more than create your loyalty program, hook up a payment system, you'd already have a key advantage because your customers would automatically be earning points and they could spend points in the loyalty store that Reward Leads has automatically created for you. Okay, so that's just a quick sneak peek at Reward Leads. Reward Leads is the best loyalty program creator online. Not only that, it adds amazing segmentation, automation, and following up. And don't forget about the second tier points referral scheme. Incredibly powerful. The bad news is that we're coming to the end of the Reward Leads special offer launch. That means that the one-time purchase option is going away. We do need to move to a monthly subscription. So if you don't get in now, I'd still recommend you get in, but it will be on the subscription. I think we're more than worth it because the return on investment we give is absolutely huge. Reward Leads is something I'm incredibly committed to. It's made an amazing difference to my business over 18 months, and I'd love for you to be on board.